Good?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Great.
I'm very happy with that.
Gains, man. All
You
the
do
cuts.
this every week. Every
Gains.
week I have to feel worse and worse.
No, this is what I'm working so hard
the
for.
clothes don't even.
This is what I'm working so hard for.
I want down now.
Because it's not point of being all big and whatever. Look, I want to be slim like this, and then you can see the cuts and definition.
Levels up. Y'all see me. I'm only going North London and I'm dressed to the T because of someone like him.
Yeah, right. Put your foot up, man. You go on. Put your foot up. You go on. Put your foot up. Let me see the Jordans.
They don't need to see
talking
that.
about. Yeah. Girls ain't coming for muscles. Girls is coming for them Jordans.
Yeah, right. When they see this podcast, boy, there's gonna be a demographic.
But yeah, okay. BunDat podcast.
BunDat podcast.
Yeah,
man. We here.
King Aries.
Israelite AJ Ross, salute, man. We here with it.
Welcome to another episode. Yeah. Before we start, that just remind me of something.
What's up?
Something hilarious I saw on the gram.
Oh,
it was like the classic. There's a classic skit. Everyone has like a version of it, but today's one was funny as hell.
Right.
It was just unusual funny. So it was a classic skit as like a guy trying to holler at a girl somewhere.
Okay.
And she's like being rude.
Okay.
And all of a sudden he does something that shows he has money, whether it's a car or whatever. And
Right.
I
need to hear. What was it this time?
So today's one, they're in a jewelry store. Yeah. And he's like trying to holler at her. And she goes, ew, man, move.
Like, why y'all so rude with it? Damn, man.
So he was just like, what? Like, he was offended. Like, ew, man, move.
You know, what the fuck am I, like, what? Am I AIDS or some shit?
So he left it. And so the jeweler comes back. And he's not getting on no more jewelry. Mm-hmm. The jeweler comes back and the jeweler's putting, like, he just copped the big boy rollie with the diamonds. The jeweler's putting a diamond bracelet on his other wrist.
Right.
Big old diamond and gold chain. You know what I mean? So now she's like, oh, you're trying to holler at him, yeah? And he's like, ew, man.
Yes.
She was hilarious.
Yes.
She was hilarious. Yes. Like, I love when you see something that's been done before, but, you know, like, there's room to do it again. Like, that was funny. That's what the funniest one I see.
I bet you that should happen in real life, too. I bet you something like that's happened before.
Yo.
Because I've actually seen, to move on, like, into I've actually seen somebody like Krept and Conan, obviously, they're big UK. Shout out to Krept and Conan. Shout out to Play Dirty, all of them, lot. They released some songs. Yeah, I need to go to their shop as well. Like, that's another thing. We gotta go to like Eats. We gotta like.
It's too far.
Seriously?
We're gonna have to top up the oyster for that one.
I don't mind.
I ain't driving there.
I don't care.
You know where it is?
It's in South London.
It's incredible. It's not in London.
Man, South London.
It's incredible.
It's London. Stop it.
It's incredible.
Stop it.
Croydon.
Croydon is London, bro.
It was a half a show at Essex. It's not London.
Okay, but Croydon is not.
I've actually been.
Croydon is not like half a show.
I've actually been to Crep and Cone, not inside. I was driving past because I was in Croydon.
Oh, come on, man. Look,
driving past
Croydon is still London. We not doing that. Bro. We not.
They're not London.
Stop. Anyway, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Anyway, yeah. So he had this verse where he must have said something like basing me with all this money, and now all of a sudden I'm sexy. Like, it's the same shit.
That's
you know what I'm
sad,
saying? Like, why is it that I'm only sexy after you see the 0000?
I'm gonna do it.
But beforehand, you was calling me ugly, saying ill and whatnot. The minute you see money and the fact that it's mine, now I'm nice.
But you know what they say? No one's ugly, just poor.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna flip down his head though.
And what's dumb is girls be poor as shit though.
I'm gonna flip down his head.
Especially you that whipping and shit. Especially when they see you with the whip. Now
ladies, he's lying. I'm not whipping, he's lying.
Okay.
Hey, you can't be putting on business.
I don't care.
Now they're gonna be all up in my DMs like, you whipping. Hey, I'm whipping bicycle, eh?
Look, even if he is, he ain't picking none of you lot up. He's not no taxi driver. I'm gonna say it for my homie, innit?
Let me flip this on the head.
He ain't picking y'all up. Don't slide in his DMs talking about pick me up and do this and do that.
No. Slide in my DMs so I can decline. That makes me feel powerful. I swear to God.
Facts.
That makes me feel good every time I do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, slide in the DMs because it always asks me.
Do you want to accept
to read a message?
And that big red decline because y'all been doing that.
Because you can already read a message before you accept anyway. So I just decline each time. It makes me feel good. You know? I declined 5 messages this week.
Women are ruthless.
I want to be the Thanos of decline.
Facts.
But yeah, the long public service announcement to brothers with money, especially you rappers. I'm going to flip down his head.
Rappers ain't got money. Let's not do that. Businessmen. Because only when you're in a certain tier of rapper, you get money. Everybody think if you're a rapper that you automatically get money. No, you gotta be successful first.
Ouch.
Maybe have 2, 3.
You ain't had the bars? In the bars, they said they got chains and whips and cars and money.
Excuse me. Rented chains and whips and cars is money?
In the bars, they said
rented.
In the verse, they said it's theirs.
Eh?
Every rapper says it's theirs.
Okay, we're not doing that. You're gonna make me roast these rappers, bro. Let's not go there.
Public service announcement, especially to you rappers, yeah? Stop dwelling on putting their names in your box. Stop giving girls who didn't rate you back in the day fame. I hate that energy. I hate that. Oh, now that I'm rich, don't even acknowledge that. Don't even mention it. Just focus on all the good quality girls you have access to now and focus on that. I hate hearing about, oh, you didn't, because in a way you're still kind of giving that energy in your life, like acknowledging them. They don't exist no more.
You're putting them on your platform.
They're not in your tax bracket.
You're putting them on your platform now. And to be honest,
we have to do better, brothers.
I understand it's a reaction though, because it's like, raw, like you treated me as if there was something physically or mentally wrong with me.
Yeah.
And now
I feel that
of a certain level of success that you call success, because most people in that space, they might still see themselves as unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like they might have a lot of fans and whatnot,
but they're still
trying to like be like owners and shit, right? So now what they're looking at it is, okay, so you see everybody else giving me attention, and now you want to try and jump back in like we was cool. But 2, 3, 4 years ago, when I wasn't where I'm at socially,
you wasn't trying to.
You weren't giving.
You wasn't shooting me in the gym.
You really weren't. You weren't in there.
I hear all that. But like you said, it's an emotional. I hear that it's reactionary and emotional.
It's
and
an emotional response, bro.
We should stop giving that energy. As in, all that is true.
Yeah.
But it's not your responsibility to remind them.
Fact.
They already know. They see you flossing. They're trying to reach to you.
That's why.
And I feel like
that's why.
This is just acknowledgement, because I see brothers that we can do way better because we is kings, man. You look at it and it's
big
like
up the kings and queens, and big up the people that know they're kings and queens as well. That's a huge difference.
If someone wasn't showing you no love for whatever reason, and now they're showing you love now, my whole thing is they don't exist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't acknowledge them. Because even you just saying, oh, you wasn't showing me love, wherever, you're still giving them some kind of power. You're still inviting them. You know?
Not only that, you're now exposing other people to them.
Yeah. Don't even let them just be unacknowledged and continue being.
In fact, like you ignored me. Why am I giving you shit?
Yeah.
King Henry's want to drop jewels today, huh? Okay. Yeah. Right.
So we're gonna go into the first main topic. That was a long ass intro, but we'll give you lot free knowledge. I like it, man. I'm gonna go into the first main topic. Men's grooming.
Yes.
Yeah?
That is the first topic
men's
of the day.
Grooming.
Men's grooming. You got this topic. We gonna take it away. We see you with clean cut and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for somebody with locks.
It's crazy.
That's one thing I want to say. I want to big you up actually, because you actually keep yourself very tidy. Do you know what I'm saying? And clean and cut and whatnot. And a lot of people associate people that have like locks and things like that as quote unquote dirty. Braids is dirty. Locks is dirty.
You know what's funny?
Hair is dirty for some reason. So as you dive into this topic, can you just explain to the people the difference and actually what your stance is when it comes to men's grooming in general, and when people quote unquote stereotype you just for how you choose to carry yourself?
It's cultural. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Cultural. So it's not really the hairstyle or anything. It's from, I'm Liberian and Ghanaian. I have a Liberian mom and a Ghanaian dad.
Right.
So it's very cultural. So I'm raised a certain way. So it's not like, oh, I'm trying to be nice or I'm trying to be clean cut. It's, since I was little, my West African parents ingrained in that. Like my dad would check my school bag and, do you know what I mean? If I just had my books just like paper lying around in it, they weren't happy with that. So it was like, it's like very cultural.
Getting on me from 6, 7 years old. You need the folder. You need this. You need that. Like
And up until a certain age, as a young man, you're not paying for your haircuts. Your parents are. So, especially like me, my hair grows quick. Like I have a lot of hair. It grows quick. It grows long. So literally every week, my dad had me up in the barbers, making sure it was fresh. So again, it wasn't me. It's cultural. So it's like my parents always had me every week doing that. So as I grew up and as I started paying for it for myself, that continued. I literally, like, before I had, like, because I went through stages. I would cut my long hair, and I'll have like waves, like, you know, normal haircut, then I'll grow it back, whatever. So when I have short hair, When I have short hair, I go like my barber's been paid. When I have short hair, I go to the barber's twice a week, unlike normal people, because my hair grows so quick. So I go to the barber's once a week for a haircut, but I also have to go every midweek for a shape up within the week because my literally, what girls would probably call edges, is like my hair grows. Like my hair will connect to my eyebrows if it could. Like the people listening can't see it, but if you're watching on YouTube, you look close enough. I actually have a unibrow. Like if you look close enough, they're connected.
Why
like,
did I just notice that?
Yeah, I'm a very hairy person.
I've known you for like 3-4 years and I ain't noticed that.
I'm a very hairy person. It's hard to notice because I'm always so clean cut. I'm always like...
That's why I had to give you the props, bro, because like, I wouldn't have guessed the shit, I'll tell you that much.
But it's all family, it's all how I was raised. Very neat, very clean or whatever, innit? So I've always been that guy before I made the decisions myself. It's family. And the whole, but the pre-judging one's funny because when I used to have braids...
Shout out to the kings with braids.
When I used to have braids, I used to model.
Right.
So it was weird. So I was like, there was a good and a bad. So I was like a black guy with hair, which is bad for modeling because they want the guy with the one level wave haircut, yeah?
Big up James is what I see you doing. Crazy, like, big you up with shit, modeling out there.
So that was weird in a way that it was hard to get cast by our people, like black shows and black brands because I had long hair. But the good thing was, because I had hair, I was like, at the time I was like one of the few black guys with hair, and I had like really long braids, like really long hair. So I had a unique look because again I was a black guy with hair. So I would get cast by a lot of like white stuff, like white brands or whatever, because they're not used to seeing black hair or whatever. So it was like really weird. But then when I was modeling, there was a girl I knew who was modeling as well. And on the public on Facebook, public platform one time, she made a comment at me on one of my posts or whatever. And it was just like, people who go out their way just to be nasty. Yeah. So she was saying, so I put something up, I think it was getting like a lot of likes or whatever. And, it was a very nice picture. And she's like, the whole, I'm not being rude or nothing, but guys with braids is just ugly and unkept. Like,
you see what I'm saying? I hate
this. Was a sister, by the way.
And this is a sister?
Yeah.
One of us.
It was a really weird comment to put on a public...
What? When they braid their hair more than us?
No,
what?
This is the backstory. So this was a girl who subscribed to a certain type of Eurocentric look. Like she had like the very straight long weave. She had a certain kind of style. So she came on the picture because I guess maybe it bothered her because everyone was liking, everyone was commenting. And she said, I'm not being bad, not being rude or nothing, but...
I hate when people start saying with not being rude.
Here we go. Here we go.
That means you're about to be the rudest.
You're about to Donald Trump.
Or no offense. Like, what?
She was like, guys with braids, like, you just look like unkept. It's like having braids is childish. She said a lot of things.
This was a Negropean that said this shit.
It's like it's a prison look. Like she really got everything off her chest.
A Negropean when
and then
said that
in the same comment she was like, the only kind of long hair that I think is acceptable on men is dreadlocks. Because dreadlocks, looks mature, sophisticated, whatever. And it was interesting because as you said, to a lot of people, it's probably the other way around. To a lot of people, dreadlocks is like it looks unkept or whatever, and at least braids, people accept it because you could change it or you could just take it out. But that stuck with me because it was just one of those things where it's like, I wasn't offended at all, which also rubbed a lot of people, what she said rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but I replied, and my reply rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because people know me as the guy that will go in.
Yeah, so that's how I met you. I met you roasted.
So when I replied, a lot of the girls, the black girls, I guess with natural hair, were like, no, you're allowing her to take the piss. Because my reply was, okay, I can see what you mean. Well, cool. Like, and I just left it at that. But that was one of the instances that just showed me that in life, it just depends on the scenario in. Like, it depends on the scenario in because opinions are always going to be there. This is a girl who came on my Facebook picture that was getting crazy amount of likes and comments to express that whether it was me personally or just guys with braids in general, we ugly and we ain't shit. And she will only consider us being shit if we had dreadlocks. Someone, I don't know, I didn't even know I was applying to be in her books or whatever. But
that's the thing, like the nerve. How do you take the time out to say, oh, this is a nice picture, but let me go and ruin his day and say something stupid, like my opinion is valid just because.
So again, so that's one of those situations where I realized, I could have gone in, I could have said all these things and put her in a place. I could have even schooled her, I could have educated her.
Right.
But that was one of the first instances on this journey where I realized it's not my responsibility. You know, people say just be you, you're not here to please no one, do yourself. To me, it's not really that. To me, it's deeper than that. To me, it's not my responsibility to educate someone that has access to all the resources.
Excuse me, this is not your fault. This painkillers.
So I looked at it as in that energy that I could use to tell someone who clearly not want to hear whatever it is I tell her.
There's no excuse.
I could use to talk to someone else who actually wants to be educated.
As a black female in this day and age, you talking about on Facebook, so that's the digital age.
Yeah.
On Facebook, so many people that have so much access saying
the same computer she used to type that comment, she could have Google image, she could have said. But I just look at that as in, again, is it's so easy to be that guy and be like, I could have been like, see, another black girl with a weave, this, that. And it's like, no, I rather spend that day focusing on the sisters who, whether they had a weave or not, were trying to learn something.
I'm sorry, people.
So I've got this journey that I'm still on where it's like, if I know something and I want to share with someone, I'm only interested in sharing with people that want to know.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So
you'll actually come on a
if I look on a situation where the person is being disrespectful or be argumentative already, then I say to myself, me giving them this information, this knowledge, is just to please myself.
Yes.
It's not to teach them anything, because they're not going to learn anything. I'm going to just walk away like, I told him or I told her.
Yeah, because they already have a preconception of you, right?
But that's a waste of time.
Right.
Walking away saying, I showed him or I showed her is a waste of time. Because I could use that to actually teach someone who wants to know. And within yourself, that's a much better feeling, because the person is usually, I didn't know that. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And in those conversations, you can actually learn something as well.
You plant the seed and you reciprocate.
Yeah. So that's interesting. But as far as the whole hair thing, I get a lot of negative from our people. And when I say our people, I mean like specifically like Africans.
Yeah, that don't make
crazy.
Oh my days, my mom, like, that's so crazy how divided we are. Like, we're all Africans, bruh. Do you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, everybody was in the same place. It just so happens we ended up getting divided, split up, and I don't want to get into it because like that, I feel like that's got to be another whole thing entirely.
That's another podcast.
Do you get what I'm saying? But my thing is like, how when I see someone like you that decides to wear his hair a certain way, because to me, it predates us in a sense, and it goes back to the Bible. Like, our hair is our pride, our strength, and all of that other stuff that nobody even equates to.
Not everyone knows they're being negative. Without making excuses for them, there's intentional ignorance.
Right.
And then there's ignorance in general. Right. So, for example, even people who on the street compliment my hair, sometimes they are as insulting as people who insult my hair. Yeah. Because they don't know, they think it's a compliment. So, for example, I've spoken to a lot of Jamaican people, and for a long time they assume I'm Jamaican. So when I turn African, they're like, oh my God. Especially the girls.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, your hair is so nice for African. So again, it's the and I'm talking about girls who've known me for years, who've known me with, like, even when I have short hair, because my hair's like very cooly, like very curly and all that kind of stuff, yeah? So, again, they think it's a compliment. They're like, oh, your hair's so nice for African, your hair's so long.
African.
You know, your hair grows so, I mean, again, they don't realize.
Yeah.
So they're not intentionally being ignorant. Right. It's just ignorance in general. Yeah. So even for someone like that, I have no problem actually, talking, educating them, something, because they're saying something out of the goodness of their heart. They just don't realize how wrong it sounds. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, it's weird, and it's like, I do get the there's a certain demographic of people that want to touch my hair. It's not our people.
Can I just say this now though? I need to say this now.
And I find it so weird.
I gotta say it.
It's almost been accepted as a normal thing. Oh, they like touching people's hair. But I find it so weird that you want to touch my hair.
Listen, if I have hair on my head, I feel so stupid saying it, yeah. If I choose to grow my hair out, and you can see that I grew my hair out, and you can see I'm still growing my hair out, and I'm nurturing it, I'm taking the time to wake up, to comb it, to wash it, and all of that. You can see it glistening. You see it glowing and whatnot.
Glistening.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can see I'm flourishing, right? P knows where I'm going with this. He called himself King Aries. He knows, right? That's his crown. That's his joy. He's gonna take the time out to go and do that, right? What make you think that you can come? I don't know where your hand has been, right? I don't know what you do with your hand. Yeah? What makes you think that you can come and take your dusty, ridiculous, stupid hand, because that's what I'm going to assume it is, and put it on my head and on my hair just because you like I gotta say this shit, it's pissing me off. Stop touching people's hair. Stop.
He's
shit.
offended.
Stop.
Okay, so touching people's hair?
Stop.
Yeah? BunDat.
Okay. Bun.
Again, in fairness, again,
no. You giving? There ain't no fairness, bro.
they don't know.
When you have hair
again,
like
it's
this.
ignorance. They don't know.
Nah, I'm not giving them.
Not everyone knows that you shouldn't touch someone's hair just because it's different.
Nah, bro. It's not even that. It's
and
like,
it's not an excuse.
Let me.
They're adults, but
because the way you said you was grown up a certain way.
Yeah.
My mom told me.
That's how they grew up, though.
No, but my mom told me from young though. Don't put your hand on certain people. Don't put your hand on your brother's head. Don't put your hand on my head. Don't let anybody touch.
So what if your mom didn't tell them?
Then bro, like,
see?
I'm
so
sorry.
Again, it's like they're having to learn. There's a lot of times when I tell people,
I'm expecting you to understand, like, you just don't, like, we taught that from small, because remember, we were babies, and if you have siblings or if you have cousins, you've helped them grow up as well.
Yeah.
Your mum is going to correct you on certain shit. Don't put your hand on your little brother's head. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not
you
everyone.
Grow with that.
Not everyone.
Nah. And
one people that try to touch my hair, or the time they'll even ask me, can I touch your hair? And I'll be like, no, you can't touch my hair. And then
they
when
get
I turn my
mad
back,
at you.
when I turn my back, they'll touch my hair. Again, the reason I think it's so ignorant as well, because is when I turn my back,
right,
then they'll touch my hair. So again, they don't know that I can feel it.
That's so stupid.
They don't know. It's
on my head.
I know.
What?
So then, when I turn around, you see they look so shocked, like, oh my god, he's gonna beat me up or whatever. And I'll be like, listen, I told you not to touch my hair. Like,
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Because they don't change
know.
Things like that, yeah, that were nurtured in, does not change just because we get older. Do you get? We grew with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now that's become something that's instilled in me. I'm going to tell my kids that. They're going to tell their kids that. It's an actual thing. Like, your hair is your glow. Like, I'm going to keep reiterating this because I feel like some of our people don't like to acknowledge. Look at that picture over there. Who do you think that's? That's me, right? How much hair is on my head, bro? You ever see me with that much hair? No, I don't have that much hair no more. But guess what? As I grew older, I learned to appreciate the hair I have. You feel me? If I want to grow, if people see me with froze out and whatnot, I'm taking my time out to remind myself of who I am. Do you feel me? I've taken the time to do that. Don't come and put your dusty ass hand on my head. I don't care. Even if you look at me, I'm going to be mad. Even if you look at me, I'm going to be even more pissed because, bruh, like, I'm going to expect you to understand.
No, it's true.
More. That's
you know what it is,
but
it's not.
Just saying, bro.
It's
and
not.
That goes back
some
to
people don't
as well.
take it as deep or as serious. Like, a lot of people, it's like, oh, it's just hair. Like, do you know what I mean?
That line makes my blood boil, bro. BunDat and Bun you people that say it's just hair. I'm saying it, yeah. You can see my hand in it. BunDat. So Bun you people, bro.
So grooming, yeah, men's grooming, yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember, because like you said, I've always been like a very neat, clean-cut guy.
Yes.
So I remember there was a time when it was called like metrosexual. So it was like a negative thing. It was like,
why do you want to throw sexual on the end?
Yeah,
What's
I remember growing
up.
A lot of people be like, "Oh, you're so metrosexual."
What is that? I've never heard.
They'll literally tell me stuff. They'll be like, "Oh, like your hair's always neat. Your nails always cut. You wear different colors. Like you don't just wear like the normal black or because apparently guys might wear red or blue. And that's about it." But it's like, oh, you wear like the yellows, you might wear pink. Like, do you know what I mean? It was like, you're so metro. Like, now it's so normal. So I've seen the change. Back, it was like metrosexual and it was like a negative connotation. It was like, you were less masculine or whatever.
Yeah,
like, people told me they were shocked. People see that I'm like on a basketball team as the captain, whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, bruh, for such a metrosexual guy, you're really fit or you go gym or you play sport. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like,
They associate all
these little
that,
boxes. But now it's like, you know, you see the young boys now walking over hairbrushes and just keeping themselves neat. I mean, you don't have to wait till it's clubbing or an interview.
That's another thing. People will associate all of those colours with certain places, like the club. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in college as well, I used to see that some guys that I knew would just wear colours because they just wanted to be away from the demographic. They wanted to express themselves.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it wasn't, to them, it was never a negative thing. They're more comfortable standing out like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And keeping themselves different from a lot of people that might wear the greys and the regular colours.
But how far would you, because you know, grooming now, because it's so much more accepted, which I think is a good thing, because now brothers can smell good. Because back in the day, playing for sports teams, guys used to allow themselves to not be presentable as an excuse because we're athletes. So it's like literally like me being on a team, I'm always nagging guys like, yo, you know, we can smell good, like we can look good, like what you doing? So now it's like easier but it's gone to other extremes now. Like, so for example, I'm a very hairy person, so I've got a hairy chest. So I've not shaved my eyebrows, they're connected, I've not shaved my chest. Guys are like shaving their legs and stuff. Like how do you feel about that? Like the real extreme. Like guys are shaving their bum. Like right now it's all kinds of, you know, the same kind of, what's it called? Like bikini wax and stuff that girls go for. Guys like
full body wax and whatnot.
I mean, there's all kinds of next levels. Guys are doing their eyebrows.
I'm not gonna lie, this is how I feel about it. I feel like my ex had a lot to do with my growth in a sense. And it's my most recent ex. It's been about a year plus now. Yeah. She was a beauty therapist.
Okay.
Right? So she knew about all the pinpoints, the pressure points, do you know what I'm saying? The massages, the waxes, all of that. That was like her. She knew about the toenail, all of that.
She hook you up.
All of that. And she used to do that stuff all the time. She used to help me grow into cleanliness in a certain extent. Yeah. And I'm not even going to have to admit that, especially being an athlete, like you said. My perspective on certain things like that changed because I understood how much time goes into it just for a female and the differences and all of that. Yeah. So for someone like me, not saying it's easier, but I understood how much preparation goes into being cleanliness, and it goes right down to your toenails, right down to your hairs and all of that, and your waxing. Now, me personally, I wouldn't shave shave or wax like my legs and whatnot like that. Like you said, I got a hairy chest and whatnot. I ain't shaved that. But certain things I would definitely keep tidy, like my fingernails. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm overdue.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I cut it myself.
So I'm overdue. Like my toenails, things like that. Even small things like cream in your hands as well. Things like that.
Yo, my shit is dry. But mine are cream. Yeah. Do you know why mine are dry? Mine are cream, but I'm experimenting. Look, I'm breaking out into sports. I'm having this issue for a while now. I eat so clean. I never have sports wear, so I'm trying to like change different sports wear. But I'm using this shea butter kind of mix that is weird. It's like it shines me up and then dries off quick. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to change my cream again. So like literally, my hands are cream, but it's not absorbing.
Where you go?
It's like homemade.
Okay.
So it's cream, but it's not absorbing the stuff.
Yeah, because my ex's mum used to do that. She used to experiment with like.
I need to find the right ingredients for me right now. Like right now, my face is looking good, it's shiny, but my face feels as dry as my hand.
Right.
So although my face is moisturized, I can still feel that it's not absorbing. It feels quite tight.
And it's important for black people to keep your skin moisturized, to keep yourself cleaned up and shined up and whatnot.
Do you know what I'm trying to get into though?
What?
Real talk.
What?
I'm trying to get into that pedicure life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to, because you know we play basketball and stuff. Like I don't have like my toes are not terrible, but I don't have like the nicest. I be seeing when you're on the beach and you see I see other guys in the flip floor, they got nice toes and stuff, and they always tell me the same thing. We go pedicure. I'm trying to get some really nice toes.
That's what
I don't want to just be sexy and pretty and have muscles. I want to have sexy toes.
I'm gonna tell you, like she told me about all of that stuff. Like she made sure
pedicure life.
My toes was good. Do you know what I'm saying? She made sure my fingernails was good. Like she made it a responsibility because as a beauty therapist, things like that. It's like it touches a nerve for them to see it unkept. Yeah. Do you get me? So every time like it would get unkept, it was like I don't even know what to explain.
She was mad.
She was not even mad, but it was almost an irritation per se. Yeah. You learn to fix up and keep it. And back then, when you would like almost 5-6 years ago, you tell somebody you wax, you shave, or your toenails, you gay, you know
that
what I mean?
was my reality.
You feel what I'm
because
saying?
I actually wax and shave. And
Yeah, I don't blame.
But again, it's a cultural thing. It's like I was always taught not to. Don't you lot judge me on the internet?
No, because my dad did.
I found that it's so normal for everyone else.
My dad did the same thing.
In my culture, you don't keep hair down there. So you know, in basketball jersey, everyone can see your armpits. So I never had. No one's ever seen me with hair in my armpits. Right. So people used to find it weird. Like, you're so hairy, you got hair on your face, hair on your chest. So I told them like, oh no, I shaved that or I waxed that, and it's like, oh, you gay. And it's like, no, this is my culture, because like my mom would lose her mind if I waved and it was like hair on my armpit. It's just a cultural thing. It's just we don't do it. Yeah. But it was weird because everyone else kept that as a sign of a man. Right. So it was like, oh, you're not a real man, which I thought was interesting. Like, you know, okay.
That's the thing. Those are the times. Obviously, times has changed. The internet play a big part in that. You know what I'm saying? People glamorize it, show it off now.
Yeah, so everybody wants to do it.
Yeah. So it's a sheep mentality.
How far are we gonna go with it?
My answer to answer you directly is, I don't have a problem with anybody keeping themselves cleanliness, and the length that they go to depends on their own personal choice.
Because you might want to shave your chest because you're doing shows like bodybuilder or something.
Yeah, it's your personal choice to keep yourself as clean as possible. And if you associate that with your chest hair or your leg hair or your tone, whatever it is, I believe I've learned and I've grown to accept that it's actually a personal choice.
Yeah, that's up to
but
them.
Your surroundings and the people around you and the people that you associate with the most have a direct influence on you in the beginning before you learn to grow up and understand that it's your body and it's your cleanliness. It influences you on how much you keep yourself clean. So like I said, 5-6 years ago, you tell somebody you wax,
they used to call me gay.
You tell somebody you cut
your nose, they used to look at my fingernails.
It's gay. I remember there was a point where everybody tried to grow their pinky finger. They said, they want
I found that weird.
Pimp and whatnot.
I found that weird. Some guys would paint it as well. Like paint it either pink or black. That was weird.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
I agree with you though.
It's more of a thing. You have to keep yourself clean.
I agree with you.
Personally, now I don't got a problem with it, especially because I know it's a personal choice. That's how that person want to keep themselves clean. That's how that person choose to discipline themselves.
Yeah, and that's why I agree with you, because whatever they're doing is keeping them clean.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So now we're going to go to the next topic then, about how far this will go. Cosmetic surgery.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is where I'm about to...
how far we'll go. Because, again, taking care of yourself, grooming or whatever. Right. Then, you shave your chest now, and then you feel like maybe one pec is significantly larger or longer than the other, so you want to get your pecs done, or I don't know, you're grooming your face using the best skin cream, getting it all nice and smooth. Then you realize you don't like your nose.
I got a lot to say.
It's too big or it's too small.
I got a lot to say.
Or a thing where
I got a lot.
There's different levels to it. You're constantly having to go to the chiropractor because your doctor is saying your back's taking too much weight because your chest is like 32F as a lady and is weighing you down, and and you're just young, and you're thinking that you're gonna have back problems for the rest of your life, so you might want to get your breast reduced. Like there's,
I got a lot to say. First of all, I'm gonna address the dudes, right? As a man, like we were just saying, you keep yourself clean by doing the most you can next to cleanliness. What do we associate cleanliness with? Clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Things that aren't dirty.
Yep.
Things that aren't unnecessarily long. Things that aren't unnecessarily rough.
Okay.
Do you feel what I'm saying? So what we talking about here? Hair, nail, skin.
Okay.
The minute it gets to, I want to change the way my body looks, that's where I have a problem, because that doesn't, to me, you're not associating yourself with cleanliness when you want to change a specific thing that can't necessarily be maintained.
Okay,
Remember, there's a difference.
Let me hit you on something there.
There's a difference between maintaining something, and then there's completely changing something. So let's say, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example before you hit me, right?
Okay.
Your nose. Mm-hmm. No matter what you do, your nose don't grow hair. Well, some noses does. You know what I'm saying? Your nose don't grow nails. The most your nose will get is dry. So to me, as a regular person, as a black person, I'm going to keep reiterating this. I don't care how much y'all don't like it. As a black person, right? Yeah? Our noses are significantly different to, say, our opposites. White people, Asian people, so on and so forth. Because you was born with something like that, and you know and you understand that as melanated people, our nose is going to be a certain way, the most you should be doing to your nose is creaming it because it's a part of your face. The minute you feel like you can completely change it, right, and put plastic in it, that's what I was going to, right? And you put plastic, because now it's not a nose, now it's plastic now. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Hey, can you breathe through it?
No.
Let's be real. Can you breathe through it?
I can breathe through it now.
No, so once you do it plastic, you still breathing, right? No,
you can't. You don't breathe as clear as you would.
Are they still breathing?
Man, you know what I mean. Yes, but
partially. If they're breathing in the nose.
No, it's not. That's a whistle.
Oh, God. That's a whistle.
BunDat. I'm saying that now. I love Michael Jackson to death. I love Michael Jackson family to death. And I understand that his dad, like I was saying, the people close to you have an influence on how you see yourself. He hated his nose.
How do we know? Because we cannot take what someone says. Yeah. How do we know he wasn't just bullshit? How we know? Because you did an excuse for something sometimes.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you.
How we know he didn't just say that?
I'm gonna be real with you.
And he said he wanted to do, and he just said that.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I kind of related to his upbringing because most of us was growing up in that. Strict parents, you know what I'm saying? You can't do much, you can't say much. You get beat most of the time.
My dad ain't ever made me want to change my nose.
I feel you. But what I'm saying to you is, he didn't like his resemblance because he looked like his dad. And he didn't have somebody to say to him, listen, it's okay to look like that.
You know what your dad looks like, right?
Of course. But
can you describe your dad's nose?
Yeah.
Off the top of your head? Because I can't. I've never paid that much attention to my dad's nose.
True.
You're gonna have some serious time on your hands to be looking at your dad.
You have to have problems.
Like, if my dad's nose was in the lineup right now,
right,
and I've known my dad like my whole life, right?
Yeah, of course.
If his nose was in the lineup with other black people's noses, I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is, his story is kind of convincing in the sense of he wanted to get the fuck away from his dad. Remember, his dad was screwing his children out of trillions. No millions. Trillions of dollars.
I'm just saying though.
Yeah? And on top of that, the reason why they were so... Listen, the reason why they were so good at singing and all of that is because they were getting scolded.
He had a zoo in his backyard, B.
No, he didn't. Not back then.
Growing up.
No, in Chicago, no.
At some point.
No. When later on in life, yes. When he was a 7-8-year-old kid, no, he didn't know.
He had everything he ever wanted.
No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying to you.
Food on the table, clothes on his back.
No, he did not. He didn't have that shit. That's why his dad whooped him like that, because he had the talent. And his dad was exploiting him. Right? So he hated his dad. He didn't want to look like his dad. He hated his image. I'm not okay in it. I'm saying his story sounds convincing. I'm not okay in that.
So,
do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying I got a problem with that. I'm saying no matter what you do in life, no matter where you go, no matter what you are, you was gonna know your dad, you was gonna know your mom, and you was gonna know that come from your mom, and you come from your dad. It don't matter how, some way, some form, somehow, you're gonna resemble your dad and your mom. And if it's not in your looks, it's gonna be in your behavior. It's gonna be in your.
So you change it. Then
that's it.
You don't resemble them.
No. You don't resemble them, and in a way, you kind of saying you don't like yourself. That means you have internal issues that you have to deal with.
Ooh, you just said people that get plastic surgery don't like themselves.
Am I lying?
People plastic surgery have a lot.
Am I lying?
A lot of typing skills.
Am I lying?
They don't really get you.
I'm gonna drop another book. Nicki Minaj.
Oh my God.
Love her to death.
You know she has fans.
Don't care. Love her to death. Love that woman to death. That woman is one of the most talented women on the planet.
What's her talent?
Rapping. Putting words together.
My bad.
Right? Don't do that. She's not a Kardashian. We're not gonna go there.
Oh, she writes the songs?
Don't do that. Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, she does. Her earlier hits, okay, maybe what's his name?
Because I saw a freestyle. She said, Boogie Doogie Doo.
Oh, God.
She wrote that, huh?
Stop it. Stop.
I'll show you the clip afterwards.
Put some respect on Nicki Minaj's name.
I didn't say that. I'm asking questions because I don't really listen to it. I don't know.
Put some respect on Nicki Minaj's name.
I know she's supposed to be crazy fine or something.
I'm giving you the pretense in why I like her and love her so much in terms of her.
That ass?
No.
Oh.
In terms of her skill. You're an idiot for that. In terms of her skill on the mic, man. Alright. Hip hop artist, her delivery. Even if you say she ain't writing it, in terms
that was a genuine question.
Right.
I was a genuine question. I was literally asking.
Some of her hits, I'm not about to sit and lie to you. Some of her hits, Safari had a hand in it and whatnot. We're not about to do none of that. Let's keep her stack. I'm saying her place.
Shout out to Safari.
Shout out to him. But her place in hip hop is solidified and whatnot.
You know how much more he fits into this whole cosmetic
we gonna
surgery?
get into that as well. Nicki, right? Love that woman to death when she raps. Do you know what I'm saying? Love her confidence in herself.
I think she just rap about her vagina and calls niggas her sons.
No. She's done way more than that. We only saying that because that's funny. We're not doing that.
No, because I don't listen to it. That's all I've ever heard.
No. It's just because everybody hate that bedrock verse, so pussy on your sideburns. Everybody hate that shit. Now everybody just want to say, well, that's what she rapped about. She rapped about other shit. But anyway, my point, even recently, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But my point is, she had a problem with herself. She had a problem with her image.
Is her teeth done? Because she talks like this.
I haven't looked into it like that. I just know Nicki Minaj didn't always look like that.
Yeah, I saw like some throwback pic.
Nicki Minaj,
which I thought was cute. I thought that was cute. The throwback pic.
There was nothing wrong with it.
Because I'm not obviously because of how I feel. I'm not attracted to whatever image she's putting out now.
Right.
But the throwback,
of course,
it's cute.
Do you know another person that we're not saying that did her before her? Lil Kim.
Yeah, she's still going.
Lil Kim.
She's still going though. See the new version. But let me catch you on what you were saying about maintenance.
And on top of that, right? This, I'm calling her a bitch. I don't care.
Whoa.
Yep. Nope. I don't care.
Who's that?
Black China. You thought you was gonna get away, huh? We spread love, we spread positivity on this podcast, but I gotta say this. You go to Nigeria to sell bleaching cream.
But listen.
Yeah? You go to Nigeria to sell bleaching cream.
That's like Scooby-Doo kind of bad. Like villain.
Yeah, that's really villainous. Like, you encouraging people to change their skin and the way they look.
In the motherland.
What?
In the motherland.
For what? For what?
You know what? Okay. Black China.
BunDat. Bun you, bun the cream. And it's called
bun you.
Yeah, bun you, bun the cream, bun the company that.
You know what's mad about
shit.
that? The cream gonna bun, you know?
It really is. It's called whitening.
Yo, but
it's called
to touch on how you feel about cosmetic surgery.
I really have a problem with cosmetic surgery.
And you were saying maintenance.
Yeah.
My thing is, let me know you think of this angle. Yeah. So someone who's not happy with how they look, won't feel right. They won't feel good. Yeah. So they're less likely to maintain themselves because they're not happy with it every time they look in the mirror. Right. So if they change something into what they like. They're more likely to maintain themselves.
I'm gonna say this. Again, I'm gonna go back to my ex. I don't care if you hate the shit. That's your problem, and we ain't going down no more. Anyway, my point is, she had what?
Yo,
she had a problem, right, with her body at certain points. When we was going out, she had a problem. She wanted to change her boobs and whatnot. She wanted to get a big ass and whatnot.
I've noticed that situation, you as a man, I've noticed from personal experience. It doesn't matter what you say, like I like it or whatever. It literally is an internal thing.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you say.
It doesn't matter what you say to them.
It's an internal thing. They don't care whether you like it.
Yeah. They don't like it. They are convinced within themselves. This is why I said I don't care.
That's the important thing.
This is why I said I don't care. They have an issue internally and they feel like if they go under the knife, somehow it automatically gets resolved because certain things are bigger or smaller.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh.
Do you know why? Because what you've done is you've traded your body part for something that you now have to maintain for the rest of your life.
Damn.
For the rest of your life.
That's a commitment right there, man.
It's the truth. You already have a regular body, right? That you don't necessarily have to go to a doctor for unless you've broken something. But like me, right? And my thing is...
That's extreme cosmetic surgery.
No, but my thing is, even if it's small, my thing is, there's other ways to get around that. Like, for instance, you go to the gym. You wasn't always big.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? But what did you do? You said, no, I'm going to commit to myself and do this a proper way without using steroids, without using certain supplements, because I know you ain't do that shit because you was climbing people like that, and it'd be kind of contradiction if you climb people but you don't want to use a supplement. Like, you worked on it. It took you a minute, but you got there, and now you're happy with yourself and you can...
No, everybody wants to lift what I lift.
No, but what
they want to get it in a week.
You don't mind. If you want to get it in a week, you don't really want it.
One needle.
If you want to get it in a week, if you don't want to get it the quick way, you don't want it. That's why I always have a problem with cosmetic surgery, because you're a female. Like, you need to understand.
You have a problem with all cosmetic surgery?
Yes, it don't matter what it is.
Because like teeth whitening is cosmetic surgery.
I don't care what it is. The only
whiten your teeth? Because I would.
I feel
if I had teeth whitening, like my teeth are white, like my teeth are as white as possible, but I want them unnaturally white, like white.
No,
if I had that kind of money, if I had like a couple of grand to spend on some teeth, I would get my stuff whitened because I want that USA Hollywood smile.
But see, look what you've linked that to. You linked that to Hollywood. You've linked
that's the only thing I could. That's the only thing I could.
No, like, I'm saying, I don't blame you because you've seen it, and that's what they associate it with.
Because like I have nice teeth, but if I had a couple grand, you know.
No, I got a problem with all of it.
Damn.
I do. Even with teeth whitening, obviously there's getting rid of things that are stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, that's normal. You go to the dentist.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just getting the whitening treatment.
And then there's whitening. Now I don't know, like someone like Hitman Hollow who's done that recently, who's a big UK artist who went and got his teeth. Like I understand it
for the fan base and everything.
Right, I understand it for the look for perception, but if you're talking about me personally, the most I'll do is get like things removed from my teeth that's not naturally supposed to be there.
Yeah, like deep clean and stuff.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different than completely changing the like. I don't know.
Hey, I'm trying to light up the room.
Right. I don't blame you.
Hey.
I don't blame you. But my thing is, like I said, there's certain things that.
But it's not that deep to me. It's not like something.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not like saying. I'm like, if I had like a couple grand lying around.
Yeah, of course.
So
but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm saying some females, it's that deep to them, you know. Yeah. Like it's like they literally feel like it's a problem, and they feel like it's something wrong with them, right? And they feel like
man them too, you know. Man them have like packs for life, like inserted.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Inserted. Doesn't matter how much you eat.
That's the first. That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Like Kanye got lipo.
Did he really get lipo?
Yeah, that's why he's addicted to the I think it's a painkiller drug he always talk about.
Did he seriously go and get liposuction?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it in his body. You can see it. It's crazy because he's really putting back the weight, but that's the problem with lipo. Like you don't change your lifestyle, so you're still gonna put on weight. But yeah, you can see it.
That's my point. But what I'm saying is, women feel it don't matter what we say to them as men. Yeah. They generally feel like something is wrong with them.
It happens up here as well. If a girl, it happens opposite. If a girl's boyfriend wants to go and get super muscles and take steroids and get gym, it doesn't really matter what his girl says. He's still gonna go and take those steroids. What I'm saying.
I have a problem with that. You got because that again to me that's self-hate, bro.
But how about the opposite?
There's a way to get like that without a girl saying enhance it without you.
Instead of like a girl saying getting big boobs, yeah. How about the opposite, where a girl's young and she has back problems because she has massive boobs and she wants to get them reduced so she can just live. Like she wants to run track, she wants to go to the Olympics, and she's actually really fast, but she's got triple H's or double F's. You know what I mean? Sports bra won't really do it, so she wants to get like reduced, cure her back.
Question: Does she go gym?
Breast is kind of different.
No. Over time,
if you're gonna do some
over time, they will.
I mean, she's gonna miss the Olympics. It's like 2 years away.
No. There's always a way around it.
Damn.
There is
a hard customer, man.
Yeah, because that's you. You're changing you.
Damn.
You're never gonna get into.
How about
it don't matter what scenario you throw out there.
How about you got really terrible eyes?
Okay.
And glasses make your eyes worse over time.
Yeah.
And so do contacts. You even scratch your lens when you go in and out. Yeah. And you could just go under the thing now. Just once with a laser, and you're good.
That's cosmetic surgery.
That's still cosmetic surgery.
Come on, brother.
That's still,
The thing I say to my brother is his eyes in terms of he needs to see.
Yeah.
So
this girl needs to run track.
Hold on. So the only thing I tell him is he needs to get glasses or he needs to wear contact lenses to correct his vision in that sense. I would be scared for my life, right? If my brother come home and tell me he's going to go and get
laser eye surgery. Yeah, but if it's successful,
no, it doesn't matter.
Then he can just see without putting stuff on his face.
It don't matter.
And not without eyes deteriorating.
Do you know why? Because he's going to have to... He doesn't just do that once.
Yeah, it's one surgery.
It's one...
Corrective vision.
I'd be scared.
It's 2018.
I'd be scared as fuck because that's high risk, high reward. That can go really good and it's cool, or that can go really bad and it's fucked.
Hey, you swing big, miss big. Big roof.
I'm not down with that. I'm not down.
Because the other option is your eyes are gonna get worse every time you put glasses on, or you're gonna be scratching your actual lens every time you're taking a contact in.
I'm sorry, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Anything to do with it can either go really good or really bad scared the fuck out of me. Period. I've seen women, right, that went and got themselves injected like in 2010. Now they're coming saying, yo, there's poison in my bloodstream, there's this, there's that. Because I went and got myself injected all them years ago.
I mean, people learn from those though.
How they gonna
the
learn?
Next batch of injections.
How they gonna learn if there's poison in their bloodstream? They gonna die. The next batch
of injections know not to use those ingredients.
Crazy.
Without that happening, they couldn't get the new batch.
That's why I'm against spirit. If it's literally, it can go really good or really bad. I'm not down.
Damn.
I'm not. Nothing that will physically enhance or change my appearance without me having a natural control over it. Because remember, at that point, you don't got no control over what happens. You placing your whole life in somebody else's hands, right? And it's not 100% guaranteed.
You can go gym and do 10 press-ups and do hot stop.
No.
You know they say you should conduct. You know there's a reason. You know that whole.
You don't do this.
You know that whole.
He don't do this.
You know, I'll tell you some study cases. Yeah. That whole contact your doctor before any exercise on everything that you see. Yeah. Is actually a reaction to any cases that they legally say that now to just save themselves.
Right.
Because literally, you can go gym and die.
But there's other
on less strenuous exercise.
There's other exercises that don't require you to lift weights.
I'm saying anything to do with exercise. That's what they always put that footprint.
Right. There's other ways to lose weight and gain and put on muscle.
I'm just saying though, but most people are gonna go to the gym, jump on an exercise bike, jump on a treadmill. And you have to have a blood clot or something.
You gotta do the research. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know your body. I'm not making no excuses for nobody that want to physically change their appearance because they say they don't like themselves. That means somebody did not teach them to love themselves. And that also means that they didn't teach themselves to love themselves. Because I'm sorry, regardless of whatever happens, you have to learn to love yourself before anybody else. Nobody's gonna love you the way you love yourself, not even your mom or your dad. At some point in your life, you have to realize that you have to love yourself.
My stance on that is only different.
Am I lying?
No, not at all. My stance on that is only different.
Why I don't fuck with convention.
Because of certain people I've seen that I didn't agree were going to be happier, but they do seem happier.
Right.
So again, I wouldn't condone it, or I wouldn't do it, or I wouldn't want, my loved one doing it. But I have seen girls get chest enlargements, for example, and they're happier, they're making way more money, they're getting access to better quality of guy. Like, their life just looks better, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, but compared to whatever they were before,
especially on our queens, I'm never gonna give that a pass.
And I've seen other guys as well.
Yeah, but that's like me turning around and say I want to get a dick enlargement.
I mean,
what would you lot say if I turned around and say I went and got my dick enlarged?
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
No. BunDat. BunDat.
I mean, but who's gonna know? Unless you choose to tell people.
I'm not making no trips to Cuba.
Unless you choose to tell people, who's gonna know? That's the beauty of now. Now it's so subtle. Now so many people have
I'm gonna get my dick enlarged and not tell nobody.
Yeah, a lot of cosmetic surgery now, because they've had so many guinea pigs so far. Right now, a lot of it's so subtle. So girls, for example, with the chest, they're only going up maybe 1 or 2 cup size. They're not doing like Pamela Anderson before. Okay, it's hard to tell. The only ones that I can always notice is Botox, but anything else, it's like usually is when they tell me, I'm just like, whoa, the amount of like bum enlargements that are out now, like girls that is not their natural bum, because again, it's like more subtle. Yeah. I see it. So unless they tell you certain things,
I see it, but I do not agree with it.
Like, I mean, even just having a permanent tan is.
I see it again. I do not agree with it.
It's crazy.
I don't, because you've put your faith and your body and your trust in man. How?
Okay.
You can't do that.
So cosmetic surgery?
BunDat.
I don't know.
BunDat. I don't mind if we split on it. I don't mind if we split on it. I'm saying BunDat.
Alright, cosmetic surgery?
BunDat.
I don't know. I'm softy there.
You could be so.
I don't condone it, but at the same time, I don't uncondone it.
No.
That word, uncondone.
No, that's not a word, but we're making it work.
We're gonna go there.
We're making it work now. BunDat.
So we're gonna go to the next.
I feel so strongly about it, so my stance is just not gonna change. I don't care how reasonable it sounds. You do that to yourself, that's it.
It's a wrap.
It really is. You can die. Damn. Just because you went under a knife because you said you don't like
Kanye mama.
Damn. And look, Kanye ain't been the same since. I feel so strongly about it. I'm sorry. Michael Jackson, one of the greatest singers ever. He changed his nose, and everything else started changing. He started getting like
crazy?
skin diseases.
This guy changed everything except them pajamas, though.
That's what's crazy.
I'm just saying.
His hair fell out. He put a permanent wig in it. He did all types of shit, and he never looked any better. That's the thing. He got progressively worse, and I hate saying that because MJ was like somebody I looked up to when I was a kid. I actually wanted to be MJ. Did dance move, did the he did all of that. But my perspective on him. He got progressively worse as he got older and as he began to change. His nose went from one way to another way to another way to another way to another way.
Let me tell you something crazy about nose before going to the next subject. Right. So if we come close to the camera, apparently, because my nose is more thin or whatever, apparently I don't have a black because the flat nose, innit?
Yeah.
So you know the whole thing I was saying earlier
I got a button nose.
The whole thing I was saying earlier about sometimes people even their ignorance, they don't do it on purpose. People even want to compliment you, but they don't realize being insulted. So I usually have a lot of especially sisters watch nose more than men. Yeah. Because sisters watch detail. I get a lot of people telling me, oh, you know, you have such a nice nose. And then they'll tell me why.
A Eurocentric nose?
Yeah, they'll tell me you have such a nice nose because it's not fat and wide, because you have such a thin, small nose.
Like mine.
Yeah. And it's like, it's so sad because it's something I get every day. Oh, you have such a nice nose. Like, you're dark skinned, so you're fully black, right? You know what I mean? And it's like a compliment. Like,
how is that a compliment?
So many people, I want to have your nose. And again, it's like, they don't know.
That's crazy, B.
They don't realize what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because I'm black, so I have a black nose. The black experience is not one thing. Majority of the black nose is like flat, wide or whatever. But we exist as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, but the amount of people daily that are telling me, oh, we want to be that instead. And it's like, to me, I don't pay attention to me, my nose. Like, I've got sinuses, so I don't even get as much oxygen as you lot. Like, I would love your nose. I
feel you.
Having a thin nose has its problems. So I look at it, but it's like, even that itself, it's like the amount of people daily just tells me how even psychologically, very subtly insecure people are.
Do you know my thing though, is I completely 100% agree with that. And like I said, I've grown up in it. I've been called Blake. My nose has been cast down. My head shape been cut. My lips. Everybody.
But not everyone can handle that.
I'm not saying I handled it. It took me a minute.
I'm saying not everyone can handle that without changing themselves.
No, it took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
But you didn't change yourself. But a lot of people, that's enough for them to want to be. Someone else.
Of course, my lips is bright. Like, and a lot of people have a problem with it. It's my lips. A lot of people have a problem with it. A lot of people say, why your lips like that? Why your nose like that?
Style right now though. All like the black features. Like right now, your lips are like GQ.
But you get what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, bro, it was such a problem.
Yeah. A lot of people, if someone wanted to cuss people, people always like, go back to Jay-Z. If anyone wanted to cuss anyone's lips,
you got Jay-Z lips. Yeah.
And now Jay-Z smiling all the way to the back.
Has to, because
and now his lips on Billboard.
You know why? Because he persevered, didn't it? Because he understood that it's his. No, but
not everyone can handle that.
I understand, but I've been there though. That's what I'm saying to you. I've been there. I understand what that's like. Every day in primary school, secondary school, college, somebody has something to say. And some people snap on that. Some people end up beating people up. Some people end up getting put in crazy wards and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's not even with your words.
And it's not even that them people are crazy, but remember the environment has a big influence on how they are, how they think.
It's true.
Some people's parents get a kick out of cussing their own kids.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Do you feel me?
So
what I'm saying, you know where I'm going. You know where I'm going with that.
You stupid like your daddy.
Oh my god.
And then you wonder why he's a free time fella
not here
at the age of 12.
But my point is, like, I persevered and now look, I'm okay, I'm fine. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a black skinned brother, like I'm melanated, and you ain't ever gonna take that away from me, ever. As long as I live. I look at my dad and I understand where that come from. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's here. Like, do you hear me? This is why we doing this. This is why we came together. Like, we gotta uplift our people. Bro, our people have every right to be mass murderers, killers, and be crazy because they've been put through. So, it's the truth. They've been put through years of depression and all types of shit. Right?
It's not.
And on top of that,
it's not what's in the box. It's the way you package the box in a sentence.
I don't care. I'm saying it. You can be the non-reckless one. I'll be the reckless one.
It's the way you brought it. I don't care. Our people have every right to be.
We have every right. People still being lynched in 2018. Lynched in their own house. And you know what that was painted as? Oh, it was suicide. And his mum had to come out and say, nah.
Talk about suicide. There's people that would kill themselves.
Yes,
if they can't change themselves.
Yes, over what we're talking about.
So change themselves can keep them people alive.
No, but what I'm saying is that's what people want you to do.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Someone having 3rd-degree burns in a house fire.
Now that is
they
different.
do cosmetic surgery.
That is completely different because they've gotten...
That's cosmetic surgery.
No, but that is different because they've gotten a burn that they can't maintain.
So you're saying...
Do you get me? I'm saying...
How would you feel about this?
They got completely injured, right?
Yeah, and now they're trying to just look at it normal.
And now they obviously... That's different. If somebody throw acid on your face, that's different. If somebody had 3rd-degree burns, that's different.
Let me know what you
I'm
think of
saying
this scenario.
there's nothing... You didn't go through an injury.
Let me tell you what you think of this scenario.
Go on.
So
go on.
I've got 3rd-degree burns.
I'm against cosmetic, but there's some reasonable exceptions.
I'm a girl.
Okay.
And I've got 3rd-degree burns, on my body, and the fruit acid in my face. So while they're like restructuring, it will cost them no extra or no problem at all. So I'm like, okay, you might as well, while you're there, thin out my nose a bit and give me a little bigger chest then while you're there.
No.
It's the same procedure.
It's not.
Because I've been burnt here.
No, there's a way to I can reason with that, right? Because I'm pretty sure if somebody had the option, they wouldn't have acid on their face.
Yeah.
If somebody had the option, they wouldn't have 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah.
I'm saying that person did not. They were unfortunately in a situation that.
And now they're here, and the NHS is like, oh, if you wanted these extras, they're part of the procedure as well. And she's like, yeah, I want like a bigger cup size than a fit of those.
I don't know about that. If it's to repair something that's irreparable to me.
Because now it's like, I don't want to go back to look like that girl that got acid thrown on her, she got burned. I want to look a bit different. I don't want to look in the mirror every day.
Here's what I'll say to that, right? If it was to repair something that's damaged.
Yeah, which is how she views herself.
No.
That's psychological.
That's psychologically,
that's deep.
But that I'm saying physically. Do you get me?
It is repairing the burns and giving you a bigger cup size and a filling house.
No, that's different.
No?
If you fixing something that's broken, like when they put metal in my foot and whatnot, or if you if you trying to get my skin color to the right color again because it's been burnt, completely damaged, that is different.
Okay,
when you start altering...
Last scenario for cosmetic surgery then.
When you start altering shit that don't need to be altered, if it needs to be altered, that's different. If it does not need to be altered and you say, yeah, anyway, I got a problem with that.
Last one, cosmetic surgery. So you bought that life. You bought that life. You out here throwing up your set, gang banging, living that life. So you got the tat and everything. And then, you grow up. You're out of that now. You're giving your life to God or religion. You're trying to get a corporate job or whatever, innit? But you've got this sleeve.
That's how it is.
So cosmetic surgery can really allow you... Because again, you don't want to look in the mirror every day to be reminded of those crimes and atrocities you did. You're trying to get that sleeve taken off. What's your view on that? Because it's a choice. Nothing happened to you.
Right.
But you're trying to live a new leaf. You don't want people to look at your sleeve and glorify that, and you don't want to give the wrong message.
Then I would have said, don't get tattooed.
No, but you've already, you're young and dumb, and you was actually in that life, you was about it. And now you're older,
that's one thing
smarter.
That fall under, reasonable.
Okay, cool.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That would fall under something that's...
I knew I'd get you. Okay, cool.
You got me, but I'm saying
cool.
the unreasonable...
But it took me a while, though.
Of course,
you're hard to cry.
Because there's unreasonable shit.
Yeah, because that's a big a big thing, and it's common. There's a lot of guys who they've gone prison at the age of 20 something, and now they're like 40 something. They've served their time, and they really hate what they did, and they don't want people to see it and big them up, and because some of these tattoos are so unique that if someone just sees it, they know who you are and what you did, and they're gonna show you so much love. You don't want any love from that,
right?
Because it just makes you feel like sick to your stomach because you know what you did to earn that reputation. Do you know what I mean? It's like having a teardrop. That's the most removed tattoo, the teardrop. Because every time you look in the mirror and every time people see you, you're reminded that you're a murderer.
But that's my thing. My thing is that's what was I gonna say, man? I forgot what I was gonna say. My mind went blank.
Nah.
My mind went blank. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, I got it. That's to do with murder, though. That's to do with killings.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
But it's still cosmetic.
That's cosmetic surgery, but there's a deeper meaning behind that that's understandable to me. If somebody say, I want to get cosmetic surgery because I don't like my boobs because I get upset at my body, blah, blah, there's a way to... There's
different reasons. She might not like her boobs because growing up, her mum...
She might have been chastised about
that creepy uncle or her dad or whatever always commented on her boobs. I mean, there's different...
I get that, but to me, that's not the same level as being a mass murderer.
Of course not.
That's not the same level as being a mass murderer and you have the tattoos and you're in a gang and you know that's and dead bodies are behind your tattoos.
Yeah.
If you somebody that just don't like their body because they just don't like their body or they went for a particular...
I don't know. I wouldn't gauge it. Obviously, it's not the same. But I'll give them the same. I'll give them the same leeway, though.
I don't know
because that is as big to her as it is as big to him.
I feel you, but I think it depends as well. I would just not give cosmetic surgery just a pass like that. I'm sorry.
I feel you. So okay, last subject. Yeah, we're gonna talk about sneaker culture. Yeah, dad sneakers. Yeah.
Oh God.
Dad sneakers. First of all,
go ahead.
You were offended that they even called dad sneakers because you're like, why are they hating on dad? Like dad ain't got swag. You know what it is? The original term is like old China lady sneakers. When you say old China lady feeding bears in a park or whatever. But it's not PC. It's not PC. It's not racist to say.
It's not.
So you say dad sneakers because also dads kind of wear it.
But then that's not PC either.
No, but it's not racist.
It's not racist. It's misogynist. What's misogynist? Is it the word misogynist?
No, it's allowed. It's allowed.
Sexist.
The word in this world you're allowed to this man.
No, that's crazy.
No, you are.
Nope. I will never accept that.
In this world,
women are trash. Men can't do it. No.
So dad sneakers. So it's like going out your way to make a release and buy just chunky, big, weird. Like this is from low down to Adidas and Nike to Versace and Balenciaga. Like everyone's jumped on the craze because it's what's happening at the moment.
Wow.
So people it's like people are spending crazy amounts of money just to have something that looks big, chunky, and weird.
Wow.
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, me personally, before I understood what my own style was, I grew up with my mum kind of dictating my style. I'm not gonna lie. My mum bought my clothes. You know what I'm saying? My dad bought my clothes.
So you're saying that sneakers are cool if your parents buy them for you?
No. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying I didn't grow up seeing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up seeing my dad have the chunky whatnot. It wasn't acceptable to me because my dad wasn't in all that.
Oh, let me explain it to you. When they said dad sneakers, everything, you know, most trends are based on white men.
Yeah.
When they said dad sneakers, they're talking about white dads.
Exactly.
You know when you see white dads, you can even have like a Mercedes or whatever, but they wear like really ugly trainers. Like cheap, ugly. That's what I mean by dad trainers.
I get that, but I'm talking from my
black dads be swag.
My dad, right? He always had the flyest shit.
Yeah, that's not dad sneakers. That's not dad sneakers.
Right, no, but I'm saying that's
Homer Simpson kind of stuff.
I associate that with that. Like, my dad always kept himself up to date. He always had shit that I wanted, you get what I'm saying? Like, he always made sure he was presentable and whatnot. And I feel like he was doing that to set himself as an example for me.
Yeah.
I remember as well when I was buying my brother a PSP one time, and it wasn't first hand, it was second hand. My dad found out and he was like, go take that PSP back. You need to get it first class. You need to get it fresh. You need to get in the box. It needs to look a certain way. I don't like the color. I don't like this. So he set the example and the level of what class is, what I need to accept, what's acceptable for me. Right down.
Are you sending subliminals right now? Are you saying guys wearing dad sneakers don't have no level of class?
No, but what I'm saying... No,
sounds like a sneak dissing.
Sneaker dissing. Yo, that's crazy. That might go on a t-shirt.
It sounds like you're... Yeah, we might have to sell that. We might have to brand it. It really sounds like you're sneak dissing right now, you know?
What I'm saying...
Like, my dad's more swagged out than yours. No, my dad has style. Your dad ain't shit. It's all like... They're going to be listening to this like, yo, what? You're looking at their dad funny.
And what's dumb is... Up till now, my dad has never dropped his swag ever.
Yo, you gonna make people look at their dad real sideways.
I'm sorry.
People look at them dad sneakers like, yo, dad, why you?
My dad never let himself look bummy in front of me ever.
Oh, you just said dad sneakers is
I'm
bummy.
sorry. It's the truth. I don't know how else to say it.
He just subliminally said dad
I don't
sneakers
know
is
how
bummy.
to say it. And what's crazy is my bros have seen me in Adidas shoes, but they were the running shoes. And my bro MJ was just like, yo, you're wearing the white dad 4s.
Yo,
The white dad 4s. Listen, right? I never wore them in front of MJ again.
Yo, I'll be honest, man. I'm not feeling the dad sneakers at all.
No.
But
where I was getting at was my dad never let me see himself like under a certain level of class.
Yeah.
And it might sound crazy, like you said. I never saw him wear them kind of chunky ass shit.
Black dads just don't wear dad sneakers.
He just didn't do it. Because he knew I was watching him. Do you know what I'm saying? He knew I was growing. He was setting.
Black dads and white dads is different though.
Shoot.
We don't know white dad sneakers.
Unlucky for you.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop.
You gotta make little Timmy shoppers.
I don't care, bro. I have to be unapologetic in my culture and what the fuck I seen, bro. A lot of people are dying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If I did get robbed for some dad sneakers.
That's crazy. That's mad.
Held a gun for some dad sneakers.
Hey, give me the white dad 4s, bro. I'm gonna clap your shit. Like, raw.
Man, put those Jordans away. We're gonna steal those.
Give me the white dad 4s with the 4 stripes. Not even Adidas. Like,
yo, nah, I'm against the dad sneakers. But my whole thing is not really about this. I don't like the style. Don't get me wrong. But I'm against it for the whole fad fashion of it. I'm against it for the whole point that people are going out their way, lying through their teeth, knowing them what the stuff don't look good. They don't like it because there's a reason you didn't wear this last year or whenever.
Yeah.
A lot of these sneakers are not new. They've been out here.
Years, 98.
And like I said, the white dad's been wearing it last year.
Yeah.
The old China lady in the park feeding the pigeons been wearing it last year.
Yeah.
You was with me dissing her, and now you're paying above market value.
None of the
paying
homies
£350 now to
For
buy
what?
it. Yeah, because it's in style. So my whole thing is, you're wearing Tommy Hilfiger parachute reflective jacket.
That's mad.
A bucket hat, sunglasses at night with some MC Hammer tornado pants and some dud sneakers, telling me you like this outfit because it's nice. When you're lying, you're buying this outfit because it's expensive.
Jesus Christ.
It's expensive and it's in style. And if you're gonna do that, do that. But you lying.
No.
You lying telling me it's nice when you
You just told the people them if you want to do it. Anybody listening to this podcast or watching this shit, yeah? If I see you wearing them shits, if I see you wearing them shits, it's over with.
No, please believe. I'm gonna say, do what you're doing.
No,
but I'm gonna still roast you.
Maybe
I'm gonna still roast you. I'm gonna still roast you.
roasting
Do what you're doing.
Do you know why? Because, bro, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Last
We
Friday.
don't do that. I'm sorry.
Last Friday after the podcast, I was in Shoreditch, yeah, and there was one road, and it was like Dad. It was like Comic Con. It was like Dad Sneaker Con.
Oh shit!
It was like who could wear the ugliest. It was like competition.
It was Shoreditch.
Like, it was like
The
Dad
new
Sneaker,
Camden?
and it was like brothers. There was like Dad Sneaker Con. They were wearing some stuff.
No, P, you scaring me, bro. Cause Shoreditch is the new Camden, bro.
They were wearing some stuff on their feet, yeah.
Nah, bro.
That look bad, like dangerous, like bad for your feet, like because it's all podgy and had like weird curves.
Yeah,
it looked like
yeah.
it was,
They're even uncomfortable.
It looked dangerous.
I wear. Look at the shoes I'm wearing.
What?
I wear them shits because it's comfortable.
The guy who won for me, his sneaker looked like if you lace it all the way up, it come to your kneecap.
Nah,
that's how wide it was.
These shits just getting out of control, bro.
Look crazy.
That's mad to me.
So we agree on the dad sneakers, yeah? Dad sneakers,
BunDat. And bun you people for mass produce. Why are you mass producing dad sneakers?
Listen,
somebody
they're
got
trying to get stuff sold.
No.
Yeah?
And what's mad is I always used to associate dad sneakers with like it being cheap. £350
because it's in town now. This is what brands do. Brands see that their lowest selling crappiest shoe
Nike,
is selling.
Jordan, Adidas, New Era, all of you lot. You ever sell me
Balenciaga jumped on it and realized Gucci jumped. Everyone realized, yo,
£50 dad sneakers.
Some of them are grand now. Because the high-end fashion was like, oh, this is what we did?
Oh my God.
Yo.
1,000 for dad sneakers when that shit used to be
the cheapest
when
dad
that shit
sneaker I've
used to
seen.
be £15 in Sports Direct.
The cheapest dad
What?
sneaker I've seen was one that used to be like $12.99,
Oh my
and
God.
Nike's re-released it. The cheapest one I've seen.
Yes.
They re-released it and it's like 99.
Oh my god, no.
Do you know what I mean? That's the cheapest.
No.
Yo,
BunDat.
that sneaker. Some of these dad sneaker games is crazy.
Something ending on that, you know. I'm not talking no more after that. That's mad.
Okay, you know what I don't like? Before we just the last
That's
point about
mad.
the dad sneaker culture. If you're wearing these weird ass parachute stormtrooper outfits with the dad sneakers, at least it makes sense. You're crazy. You look crazy. Fair enough. But what
You
confuses
said if you're being crazy, just be crazy.
This is what I have an issue with. I have an issue is if you wear nice stuff. If you're wearing a nice sexy dress, or if you're wearing, your brother, you got your nice denim, you're doing your thing, and then you drop some dad sneakers. What the hell? Like,
I don't know.
That looks way more crazy.
The only time I'll accept that is if you like doing, and I hate to say this because obviously it's a bit stereotypical, but if you're doing like construction, you know what I'm saying? If you're working in the back Sports Direct,
he just said that. He just said that sneaker looked like construction boots. Yo, he's sneaking this in. He's sneaking this in.
I'm not even trying to do this on purpose. I'm not. If you doing like one of them 17-hour shifts, like if you doing the most and you know that it's going to be one of them jam packed and you need like the most padding and whatnot, like
yeah, they do look padded though.
Do you get what I'm saying? Then I understand.
You know, there's a hype beast listening to this. There's a hype beast taking notes like, he's right. I'm gonna get them that sneaker. I'm gonna throw on a high vibe.
Wow.
I'm gonna call it. Why you coming fast?
Wow,
it's like
that guy needs to stop it. He got an Instagram page. I see him in the studio with Steph London.
Someone needs to get that guy some dash sneakers.
Don't get him the dash sneakers.
That'll be the swag.
Don't.
Yo.
But that's my thing. It depends on the scenario in terms of what I associate with work or long distance or something or camping or something. You can't casually wear dad sneakers.
Yo, that's what.
You can't casually wear. If I'm not going on a run, do you get what I'm saying? If I'm not exercising,
I don't know if you're supposed to run in dogs. I don't think it's safe.
That's even worse.
It tells you on the board. I don't think you're supposed to run in that sneakers. They say they're not liable for your knee damage if you run.
Casually wear dad sneakers. No. BunDat, I'm sorry.
Dad sneakers is like if you got some massacre at 9, but you need to be comfortable at the same time. Because dad sneakers will go good with a trench coat and a shovel.
Oh my god. We got to end this podcast. We're ending this podcast right now.
Before we go one more time, dad sneakers, BunDat.
It's been the Israelite AJ Raw.
King Aries.
We out, man.